Welcome to Call of Duty Black Ops 4. I'm SoreTvGamer, and today I'm going to be talking about Robert, in memory of Robert. Robert was a childhood friend, and he passed away, unfortunately, too soon. Too soon. Way too soon. He was 9 years old, and he was in my 3rd grade class. And we had a bunch of things in common. And I wanted to share that with you guys today. Before I do, there's one thing I want to say. Whenever someone passes away, you really feel that imprint they made on your heart the moment you realize they're not here anymore. And it could be your mom, it could be dad, it could be your best friend, it could be your brother, sister, daughter, son. I mean, it's just... And whenever someone passes away, you know, a bunch of people feel it. And I still, to this day, have this weird sensation like they're going to come through the front door and say, hey, here I am. Even though I know they're not. I just have this sensation like they're right there. They're here. They're still here with me, you know? And that's a good feeling to have. And I pray to my friends all the time that are in heaven. That's what I do, you know. It's okay if you don't do that. That's kind of how I cope, you know. Robert was such a fantastic guy, you know. He was a kid, first of all, so we didn't have like those deep conversations. We were just kids, but we did have was interest. And I'll never forget the day Robert and I are sitting at the cafeteria table, just talking about Mega Man and Zelda and Dragon Ball Z. I mean, that shit was like awesome. Still to this day, whenever I watch whenever I see the Frieza saga, or I play Mega Man, or play specifically Zelda Oracle of Ages, I think about him. And the reason for that is because that's what we talked about. For the time that we had. I think he would have been one of those friends that I would invite over to my birthday party. Would have been that person I would have deep conversation with, and he would be part of my friend group, and we would have grown old and into our 20s and still talk to each other, you know. But I have a really close friend named Sam, and he was with me when I made friends with Robert, and he was his friend as well. Now, Robert had a best friend, like I did with Sam, and that was Andrew. And when Robert passed away, Andrew lost his best friend, and I can't help but realize how lucky I am to still have Sam. I got to experience all those things with Sam. Sam and I have experienced everything together, absolutely everything, and I'm just really thankful that, you know, I got to do that, but I feel bad for Andrew. And I didn't really talk to Andrew after Robert passed away. I don't even remember him being in class after a while. It kind of blurred in the background, and it's kind of sad. But we're just kids, man. And I just lost a friend named Brad not too long before Robert passed away, like 2 months before. And then 9/11 hit. There was a lot of death in 3rd grade, and quite devastating, to be honest with you, and it did affect me on a deep level. YouTube is a great platform to talk about these people, though, so why not, you know? If there's anything I could say to Robert right now, it's that, man, you really brought us together on our 5th grade ceremony when we were all graduating and we were going into middle school. We had you on our slideshow of all these pictures we've had that the teachers have taken of us through the years from kindergarten all the way up to 5th grade. It's just, there's a picture of me and Sam, you know, standing there, and I knew you were going to be in that picture too if you were still with us, you know. And we had you blow up on the big screen at the end of the slideshow, and it was just really fantastic, and it was really awesome. And I've always had you with me. I've taken you everywhere I go, and I know you're with me wherever I go. You know, and you're just a great kid. You're a great kid, and you know, thank you for like talking to me about Dragon Ball Z. Thank you for talking to me about Zelda and helping me. I still feel your hands around my Game Boy Color, because I mean he played my Game Boy Color at one point, and every time I pick it up and play it, I can feel that moment when he was helping me in Zelda Oracle of Ages, and Andrew was helping me as well. It was really really weird to lose you, such a young kid. I saw your mom cry for you. We had a big celebration of the life you had on Earth and you going away into heaven. You have no idea. Well, maybe you do. You were there probably watching. But all of us in the 3rd grade, all of us in every classroom held a balloon, went up to the soccer field that you and I played on all the time, and we let go of all the balloons, and it was beautiful. And we planted a tree as well in memory of you. And I see that tree now, and it's all grown. I walk by it all the time. You were too young, and you know, I wish you had your inhaler. I just, you know, you guys were busy, you guys weren't thinking, and then next thing you know, you can't breathe. And I really learned how serious asthma was. Asthma is something that you can take care of, and I've had plenty of friends have asthma. I have some sort of asthma as well, but I don't need an inhaler. One of the reasons why I want to quit smoking, though. But thank you for just having the same interests as me, being there for me, making me laugh. I'll never forget this one memory where we were talking about the commercial of Mega Man on Cartoon Network, and we were screaming blue, blue, blue. I think about that all the time, and I watch that video on YouTube all the time, that commercial, just to relive that. I love you. Rest in peace, buddy.